Let's face it, I'm a victim of crimes. I shouldn't be here. I just make the best out of it. And I will continue to make the best out of it. Some days are just not that good. And it will not become easier, it will not get better. I realize nobody is going to watch my series. Nobody cares. But I will still continue to produce it. Because I'm an artist.
Allein in Südostasien laut UNICEF pro Monat. Wir sagen Nein zu einer Politik und fordern eine Politik, die den Menschen hilft, ihnen nicht schadet.
I'm hot. I'm hot now. Insane that you have peaceful protesters and so many, look how they are controlled, and this is clearly not some kind of riot country with people and weapons. This is just peaceful people expressing their opinion, and yet you have so much police. I said this Saturdance thumbnail, we are the power. It's around 40 something. Yeah, that's when I was at the demo where there was a curfew suddenly. That was insane. But I was still, it was accidentally that I was at the demo. I didn't know that was going down right now again. Yeah, it's just, no, look how many demonstrations won't they do without any, there's never going to be change. Especially not when you have to demonstrate against the police, stopping to police the good people. Yeah, it's insane. Police needs to be policing themselves and some bad guys. Look the impact it took. as if it never happened. And this is proof. Right now here I'm proving to you what demonstrations are, what they are accomplishing. It needs real change, fundamental change. Get the fuck out of here. Don't freaking attack me. I'm a total bum. The demonstrations. It has zero impact. Nobody cares. All these people here are powerless, and all the people on the demonstrations are powerless. They feel powerful when there are many people, but there is absolutely no power in their, let's say, work. Yeah, in their engagement. It's great, I appreciate that. It's better than sitting around doing nothing, caring. Yeah. But the humanity is demonstrating for forever. If you would make a documentary about all the demonstrations of all the world, everywhere, it has a little bit of, it's definitely better than nothing, better than not, I would say. But it is not something to solve problems. You solve problems by fundamental change. I can only repeat myself. And fundament means that we are living on a wrong fundament. When you're going to the demonstration, you're building that demonstration. Even if you're... look, I support this fine is great when you care and when you go out, but your demonstration is, here's the fundament full of shit, and your demonstration is built on that fundament. So how to do it then? You need to build a new fundament, and that's the hard way. That's finding solutions that don't exist now, and when you find them, you're the crazy guy, because it's outside of the pool of identification. Nobody identifies. It's simply identification. Yeah, people identify with what you've just seen: powerlessness, spectacle, noise, over, and continuing. That is how people identify. They all don't know what it even means to solve something, to really solve something. But we will see future. This is now secret footage connection. Business is booming. So I don't get it. This, you probably can't see it because it's the contrast. This is the gigantic WDR television station. This is where I was live on the television, but on the phone. But the guy was there somewhere in this building. And there, over there is some building of them, and that building, and I don't know where now. It's literally everything here up to the last building. All these buildings are WDR. No, there's the big sign. Vorsicht!
Pai, o cara tá com a bike, passa aí.
Thank you. Siehst
Doch. Aber die müssen berücksichtigen, also ja, seid Salam!
Look, I wasn't vibing. vibey. Woohoo. I need to sit down there and eat and chill. I wasted energy today. And I need water. $72.
Ja.
Das ist groß. Big Ausweis.
Bruder. Bruder.
Bruder.
Bruder. W. Kein Problem, ich meine nicht.
Ja.
Egal.
Ich gehe rein, ja. I'm too tired for conversations. I'm too hungry. And it's gone. Pretty sure that they removed this. Like, this is so unfair. So unfair and so insane. Like, I'm here customer for years, regular. You've seen me 1,000 times. And you can't even hang there, this tiny flyer. Like, every fucking shit can hang there. Stupid Pilates and shit. And you can't have this tiny flyer. Search for one room. Unbelievable. I'm struggling so hard with this. It always moves down, even if I stick it to it. It fucks me so up. It's always literally, I could fucking go without it, but this is really fucking me up. It's because this doctor didn't give me something to change it. Like, what kind of a doctor is this? When somebody asks, hey, can you give me one of these bandages to change? No, you have to buy it. No, fuck you. Okay, where can I buy them? Apotheke. Yeah, so all this every day is a super mind challenge. Everything is a mind challenge here. But if you can take it, you can make it. I can take it, I can make it, fuck it. Took all of it. One lost day is not so bad. I didn't know where to do the demonstration, the design. I have to figure that out, find a better way, better place. Because I'm an artist, and that is the greatest art of survival ever. Nobody has ever created something like this. I'm doing art, real art outside, and parkour while homeless and all of that. Nobody has ever. This is a maximum level. You need a maximum level of fitness, of motivation, of art, of love to do that. And I got beautiful shots today. Sometimes it's worth it, just one shot. That shot with the Worldys, with Worldy there in this motel, the stairs down, handstand. It's a rare shot. Artist wise, Saturdance wise. This is not a Saturdance, but just that's where these challenges come from. My back. I stitched this one today. I stitched the trousers, and I still have a few hours left. Let's say 3 hours. I will have to ask someone for the time to really know, okay, I have 4 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours. I want to know that. It gives me more. When I have 4 hours, oh, it's alright. I think it's just maybe 2-3 hours. But that can be enough. Productivity. I'm gonna read, I'm gonna write. Maybe I'm gonna do something more. Now I'm going to eat, finally. One more thing about that they remove my little flyer. I know why. Because it's at Systemversagen, means system fail. But this is the very proof for system fail. When you have a normal store with a regular customer who's there for years, customing regularly, peacefully, he puts a little flyer there that he is homeless, and he screw him over. Fuck this guy. This is not welcome here. We want Pilates. We want the privileged people. This is system failing. If you have these little guys who couldn't care less, they should not care. If it's peaceful, it doesn't hurt anybody, a little flyer. Yeah? Let people make their own judgment, but this is system is programming entire system, every subsystem of system to be that the way everything is. It's all the same. It's all the same everywhere you go. It's nowhere that someone really cares and has a heart and instantly is like, I have to become famous. I don't care what people say, like, you are obsessed with it. Yeah, of course. I have to become famous because I am the change. I am the one. I don't care if you right now don't feel it and see it and you think I'm not the one. I'm not. I am. It's gonna change. Things are changing. I will be a role model for millions. Because I really care. And I really share. I will share everything. I will save so many lives. Because it's the only thing that makes sense. Fixing all of this here. hate this because you don't have much attempts of these. It screws your wrist up. And once it's like, this was such a stupid fail. It was like, come on, it's there. And it's all that energy for nothing. He's definitely speedy. I've seen him before. Speedy. By the way, proud of that one. That was a was a big mind challenge to do that one. Usually once I do a challenge, the next time it's supposed to be easier. This is one of these challenges. It's every time like you probably can't do it. Like you have to crack the fear all over again. It's like there's no, it's just, I don't know, it's a mind fuck, this challenge. It's like really strange that the challenge is, once you figure it out in your mind, yeah, so much can't go wrong. But it is, what really fucks with the mind is that you look at that. I mean, you can't see it now because of the contrast again, yeah, but when you see this at daytime, it's just insane the way you look at it. When you run up speed fast and you jump. I mean, imagine that wouldn't be there, that thing, and you run up speed fast and you jump to land here with your feet, yeah. That means potentially, if that thing wouldn't be here, yeah, you would jump from there somewhere there. This is the kind of perception that you have, even if it's in front of you and you know you are going to jump against it, but you're still facing this big nothing, you know. Yeah, you just run into this big space. I'm gonna do this again someday. I want to just do it again because I did it once. Why not doing it again? Just for the mind challenge, to try it again and, yeah, maybe come up with some cool move, big climb, and then maybe a flip out or something. That would be the dream. But still see this shot of a smile, you know. It's just these tiny moments when things are the way they're supposed to be, without any judgment, when the story doesn't go any direction in the mind that makes it suddenly a bad story. Now you tell me, how can a story, when you smile at me and I smile back and we both have this perfect moment, how can that story become bad when you see that? How can it become bad, you know? Like, whatever there is, whatever the mind then does, this is a made up story in the mind, not based on reality, not based on who is this person, what is this channel about, what is this HomeLESS about. And if you read HomeLESS, wow, that good person who just gave me this tiny look, what he gave me, I gave also to him. Yeah, some people maybe don't think about this so much and appreciate it, which is all right. I don't want him to think about this or something like, but maybe he does. Maybe it's also important for him, these moments. But yeah, so when somebody gives also a moment to you, and then suddenly it all changes. I see this so often. It instantly changes. Once you, for example, you can be superficial and just around, and then it's all good and all peaceful. But the moment you talk to people, you could be there around with 1-2 hours next to people, right next to them, and do some art, some shots. I can do that. And then we can even, like yesterday evening, yeah, to the girls, could you please, we all don't want to imagine that these two girls would be any not continuing the perfect story. The moment you asked and then start a real conversation about something, yeah. If you like this, that I created art here, I'm creating a series about this. It's there on the sign, or homeless, and instantly it's like, because the people are programmed like this. Even if there are, look, if they would be different than system girls, I don't want to talk bad about them. They were sympathetic, maybe they cared, but maybe they even saw the sign and checked it out. But most people, they are just growing up in society without a story like mine. And when a story like mine, which is the story of so many, just the way I do it, it's a little bit different, of course, but this is the story of the majority. Yeah, we are just being ignored and outcasted and pushed aside, and we die early. So if this part of the reality, of the spectrum of reality, is not existing, then they can't process it, they can't work with it, they can't care about this. And the moment, so in all these normal moments, you are a part of the normal daily life story. You are not anything to care about. You're just there. But people need help.